Hi everybody, it's Nadia here and I'm bringing to you a haul of products that I brought through past few months. There is random stuff here, there's stuff that I needed, and I was like, well, I'm getting one, might as well get two, because you know what I'm like, I'm a bit of a hoarder. If you don't know me that well, I tend to triple up on everything. If you're new to this channel, I'd love you to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell, and it'll let you know when I bring another video out. I've had to put this necklace on, just thought I'd inform you, because just as I was starting to record, I spilled coffee down there. So, not a good thing. So, I'm going to show you the brush sets that I got. These were originally £16, and there is two. So £16 for both, which was really good. I haven't looked at them, I just bought them online because they were half the price. So I was like, for £8 4 brushes, but it's like £2 a brush. If there's not one that I like, it's not that big a deal. So these are the 4 brushes. So you get like a eye defining brush. So, I don't know if you're going to see it. Just 2 outline brush, which I don't really use these. But if this is nice and thin, it would actually be good for like eyelining. So, this is that's the only thing, when you get new brushes and they don't put the name on it. But this would be nice, just like what I've done today. I've just put one colour all over my eyes and used that. So that will be staying in my collection. And then I love this one. I have got quite a lot of ones similar to this, and this is what I use for blending into my crease for the smaller brush, or all around my crease. That's another brush. And then we've got like a paddle brush, lip liner brush. I don't use it as a lip liner, I tend to use it as packing on like icy glittery colours, so that it makes it easier. You don't have to worry about your nails getting in the way or anything like that. So I got them, and then I got the exact same in this packet as well, because I like to have 2 boxes, at least 2 brushes the same. So technically out of them it's the liner I wouldn't use, because I don't use liner, but never say never in this world is what I say. So that was them ones. On the Morphe Pride collection, which that's another story in itself, they had the setting spray down to the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist down to £8. And I was like, everybody raves about it, but I refuse to spend the £15 because I'm a tight person. So I've now got it. Yes, it's not in the black bottle, but for £8 I think it was, instead of 16, I've now got it. So I can now give it a go, which will come up in a future video. It might take me 6 months, but it will get tested at some point. So the next thing is from Morphe, and what I did was, so Morphe had brushes that were on for 50% off, so I've got a lot of, I'll show you, I've got a lot of big brushes that I've still unused. That's just a handful I've grabbed. I've got a drawer full here, and I wanted some that I've started to use and I know that I like for my eye shape, so I brought 2 of each, which instead of them being £8 each, it made it £4 each. So I got the E36, I got the M507. I just don't want to talk about the bags because I've got some undone already, so just being a spinster really. M573. So these, like I said, is like this big brush, so I do like them. E18s. And these are really small and really nice for packing on your outer part of your eye, especially for me. I love them. And then the same with the these ones. These are the M506, and again 2 of each. I have got a drawer full of Morphe brushes, but they were the ones that when I came with a look a couple of weeks ago, they're the ones that I used. So I was like, because I've used them, I know that I want them, so why not just buy backups of them? And basically they will just go in my, these are the ones that I want to open, guys, so I'm just going to pop them in here with the rest. And then these are all my new brushes of all different types. So I didn't buy any big ones because I hadn't started using my big ones, and bronzer and blusher brushes are very similar across the board, so that's why I didn't get anything else. So that was the Morphe stuff, which I thought I got really good bargains. Like I say, half price for everything. You can't go wrong. So I did go into Lush and I got myself this one's called the Jungle Press Conditioner. I haven't had this one before. It smells really nice. I don't know the notes of it, but I do like these. I do use these up. So I was like, well, might as well try a different one. And that's the thing with my ear, I can try any of these. So, and then the next one for my hair was the American Cream Press Conditioning Bar. The only one I can't use from Lush is the dark green one. So these are like their new ones that they've come out with, because the other ones had Lush embossed into them. And again, it smells really nice. I don't do notes. Just nice, sweet smelling, and that's what I do like from my products, is nice, sweet smelling ones. So at some point, these will be coming up in my empties. I then also ordered, or I got another one of my sandstone blocks. I haven't used the other half because I always buy it like this, chop it in half. I haven't used the other half up of the last one, but with everything that's going off in the world, even though as late as this will be going out, it's still going to be, are we going to have a second hit the way that a lot of countries have had? So, and it looks like this. So I cut it in half, and then what you do is, once you've used it a couple of times, it's so gritty and it's so exfoliating. It is bingo, it really is. If you want to get rid of dead skin, it is a little bit harsh, but not to the point of, ouch, I can't use this, because obviously I've got fibromyalgia, so everything hurts. So it isn't that harsh on me, but it's enough to get that dead skin off you when you're sat there and you're like, you get out of the shower and you end up with all your bits on you. I don't anymore because I exfoliate, and that's just how I like to not wear it, but use it and get the goodness out of it. So yeah, I have got, like I said, I have got a backup of this, but I'm just like, I don't want to run out in 3 months time when I eventually get round, because they last forever as well. My last one was like opened in January and I still not touched half of the bar that I've already offed, if you get what I mean. So brilliant. Really, really good. Then I've got the new shampoo bar. This just says new shampoo bar, so this one is not new. I've had it quite a few times and I've just used one of these up a few months back. I think it'll be in the next lot of empties that I do. I love it. Love it to bits. It's not the best one. I just like cinnamon, and this is cinnamon scented. This is like the only one that can honestly tell you what it is, because it's cinnamon scented. But yeah, and I must admit, they've all gone up in price, because these used to be £7, they're now £8. The bars used to be £8, they're now £9. And I'm like, you know, I know we've had everything to do with that thing that nobody wants to talk about anymore, but putting products up, you know, from Lush you could still buy online, so technically you weren't really going without. So I didn't understand it, and Lush was able to open earlier than a lot of places. But anyway, getting off track with that. So the next thing that I got was Lush Angel Hair Shampoo Bar, because it'll all come blue this time. I think last time I had yellow. It's got a pink thing, flower, little flower on top, and again, I like sweet smelling things. I do make sure that, oh, my flower's broken off. Look, it had a little flower piece on it. Doesn't matter. With these, it's, how'd you put it? It's just one of them things that I have to know. I've got a couple of backups, because the ones in the bathroom are, I've got about a third left to use up. So the ones that I've got second lot will go into the bathroom. Then it means we've got 2 more. So I've still got a year and a half worth of shampoo and conditioner, basically. So I haven't got to worry. I did take back 5 tubs to them, and so let's take 5 of the black ones back like this, and I often sneak in a sneaky white one, and I play dumb and go, oh, I thought it was any of yours, and they're like, oh well, that's alright. But they did do it this time without any arguments, which I thought was really nice, because a lot of people aren't even taking their containers back, and I'm like, but you're recycling things, and I understand about them having COVID on, but put them in a box. That's what Lush has done. Put them in a box, and then they go to the factory. It's going to be sat in the factory for X amount of times. By the time these are actually handled, you know, all I did was put it in a plastic bag, save them from touching the pots. I'd washed them out and everything. I normally get the chocolate one, but this time I got the Rosy Cheek face mask. Oh, and I was going to get the blue one, but I keep getting the blue one and forgetting about it. I thought this one. But I am probably going to split this pot with my friend, because I know I won't use a full pot of this, if you get what I mean. Not enough time to use it. You've only got so long to use these. But I'll keep this pot, and then when I buy more of these, they'll go to the collection and I'll get a free one again. Then I went into the Poundland, and my daughter had asked me for if we've got any bathroom scales, and I was like, yeah, of course I have, because I've got everything I have, seriously. You ask me for it 99% of the time, I can find it for you. But I'd already checked my scales and they needed new batteries in. So I went to my battery drawer, like you do, like we've all got a battery drawer or bag or whatever. None of them fitted. So I was fuming, because you need 2 in each, and then there's 2 for the kitchen scales that I wanted. I've had to keep the old scales until I get the batteries for the new scales, so that I can get rid of the old scales. It sounds ridiculous, it really does. But you get what I'm saying? It's like, scales didn't even come with a thinger. The ones you weigh yourself on, my scales are donkey's years old. The scales for your kitchen and weighing are new, and I haven't got any batteries in. That's what I'm trying to say. So I bought some anyway. So I'm hoping one of these will fit, and it'll probably be this one fits the bathroom and that one fits the thinger. I'm hoping, she says. Oh no, that was what I was going to say. So my daughter was talking about it. I went, oh, I put some new batteries. She's like, oh, have you? Brilliant. I can put them in the bathroom one. She hadn't asked for them yet. Because when I mentioned it, my other daughter turned around and went, bathroom scales work, Mum. I used them the other day. I went, they don't. I tried them. She's like, they do. They work. Got on her. They only work, don't they? You know when, because sometimes you can, somebody will say something to you, you know for a fact you've been and tried, and I know I've tried them. Them bathroom scales, I know I've tried them bathroom scales, and they don't work. Magically, all of a sudden, they work. So for me, I was like, okay, hold my hands up, that was a bad call. But they were, these were only £1 each, so it's not like they're going to go to waste, because like I said, I'm going to need one for the scales, and then when the bathroom one does go, I've got some to try. So, and they were from the pawn shop that I got them batteries from. So the next one was this Demo V10 Clay Mask Red Algae Brightening. It says 50ml up to 10 applications. So this is the box. Not that I need any more of these box tubs, but that's what it looks like. Oh, it smells nice as well. Not that it should smell, but it does. But for £1, I was like, I could give it a go. My skin is really good with new products. That's why it doesn't matter what I put on my face. It's like one day last week I put some makeup on and I had a spot come out here that I'd never have done before. I'm like, well, I've used that's new, so it's probably that. But then I've used it again today and I've not had the breakout, so yeah, I'm not too sure. So I just left it. So then I also, from the pawn shop, which don't go through often, but they're always nice to have as a backup, and this is the ibuprofen gel. So for any, because obviously it's inflammatory, it's good for my back when it's not my fibromyalgia, because I have to use heat for my fibromyalgia. It's really confusing because I pulled my back yesterday in the shower, or last night I pulled my back last night in the shower, and I am in agony all the way down the bottom of my thigh. So it's like my sciatica, but I'm just in so much pain, so I'm fighting through it. But I always buy a couple whenever I go to the pan shop, because these are £1. So this is the ibuprofen gel, and then I also got one of the heat rub massaging cream. So they just go into my bedroom medicine cabinet, because we have the family one, and mine because I have to take so many medications. So that stays in here with me. And then I've got acetone, and I've got a big bottle of acetone, but I've only got a baby nail polish. But because I've now been doing these new dip nails, and a week later I'm fed up, like, this is just a nail varnish on top of the white dipping powder. They are a bit bumpy and lumpy, but it's glitter. It's really hard to get it flat. So, but it means I have to use normal nail polish to do it. This is the normal polish I own. So, I mean, this was from a me box. God knows, probably about 2 or 3 years ago. So I just bought some classic nail polish remover, and it was £1 from Pound Shop. I was like, it's perfect. And what I do is just keep filling that one rather than having that one. And the last thing from the Pound Shop is this Bonjour Paris Lips. It comes in a packet, and this is it. And this is in the colour Touch Nude, and it's like it's a pinky berry, and I was like, that's gonna look gorgeous on my lips. I did say to myself, no more lipsticks, but for a pound. I know it's the old make, they've been around a while, but it's a nice new lipstick for me to try. So this will go in my to try drawer. The next two things I picked up was this Q10 Power Anti-Wrinkle Plus Firming Replenishing Serum Pearls and the Q10 Power Anti-Wrinkle Firming Eye Cream. That was the eye cream and this is the serum. Because technically I thought, oh, that's a pretty bottle. Technically I thought I was out of serums. That's really nice. That'd be nice sat on my desk. And I was like, I'll buy another one. Then found 3 more when I was looking for something else, so I didn't technically need it. And the eye cream, I know I've only got a couple of these left, but these were like, I want to say about £4. Well worth the money, but not gonna know till I actually use them. So I just, when I go out, it's like I'll go out today, I'll pick say 2 things up. I'm not gonna bring 2 things in a haul, so it sits there until I've got enough in a haul to bring it to you. And the only reason why I've got enough is because I went to town instead of Arnold, because there's different places where I am that I can go, and town's bigger, so that's where you get your Lush, you get your pound shops. Arnold's like just Superdrug mainly and Asda. I also ordered this Oral-B 3D White Lux. I don't like this. I bought it because I needed something for a couple of quid to fill my car up. This was on offer, so that's why I got it. I also ordered from Superdrug some makeup, and if you spend so much on collection, you got a free bronzer. So I've got a new bronzer to try out, or give away, whatever I want to do with it. The next thing, this was from Guerlain Paris. This is the terracotta, and this is what it looked like, guys. And they had a few of them on the Guerlain Centre, because this is last year's collection. I already originally paid £60 for the one that I've got. Again, I bought it because of the packaging and I need to stop doing that. But this is just wood. Feels like wood. You can feel the grain of the wood, and look at that design in it. It's stunning. But I have turned around and said that I'm going to use them. So these 2 things I am so excited I got, guys. So excited. I've been wanting these since they were first launched in America, and as soon as I knew they were out, I was on the website and I couldn't get them. So I was like, the first one is the Too Faced Born This Way Turn Up the Light in Light. Now they always had the dark in stock, so I went into my local Debenhams and they basically had it. So I was like, yes, at least I can get one part of it. This is what I haven't swatched it, I haven't done anything to it, guys. So they've got like 3 colours to it. Oh, so there's the like the medium and the thing, but you can mix them all together. A bit like the ambient powders. So I was really glad. You don't know how glad I was. And then I was like, I want that. The Born This Way, the natural nudes. She went, we ain't got it, we've only got the warm nudes. So I was like, oh my god. I mean, I've never even heard of that, unless they're coming out with it, but I've never heard of it. Look, this is how battered the box is, because what they had to do was take everything out of the back box to stop people from touching it. So they've obviously ruined the box when you've got it, but this bit was brand new in a separate locked drawer, so there was no handsy on it. Still got my not my receipt, yeah, thinger, and I got me. So I am just so happy. So because I bought them, she was like, oh, wait a minute, I'll give you some samples. And I was like, okay then, I don't mind samples. I had my friend there with me. She gave me one of the Good Girl Carolyn Harinas, which this is the next perfume that I'm buying myself. And I say myself, my daughter might probably give me like my Christmas money, and I'll put the money to it because I know how much it is. So this is the shoe one. I really do like this smell, but it's nearly £100 for like a 50ml, so it probably will be part of my Christmas present, and then I'll put the rest towards it. So, and then I also like this one, which is the Girl on Eau de Perfume. Again, it's a sample. Again, it's another one that I like, but I'm like, really I need to toss up between the two. I might have one for Christmas, one for my birthday. If it's something I want, then I'll genuinely get it. My cat's playing. And then the last thing they gave me were these double serums, and there's 3 in the packet. I'll show you that because that's easier. So I was like, there were a couple of other bits, but I gave them because I've used them and I've got them, or I know I won't use them for 4 months. So yeah, there was a couple that I gave to my friend, and she's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, take them, the samples. You know, nothing stops her from going in. It's only because I brought product that I got so many. And obviously with how things are going, they're trying to probably shift old stock as well. So yeah guys, that is my little haul that I've done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did want to see the palette tag that goes around of what you've not used, then let me know in the description box below, because I'm willing to do that. And I hope you guys are all well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.